1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 bolts. Of course, once I start taking each bolt out, I'm going to come back here and place where the bolts are located. All right, OGs, everything's off except one bolt. That bolt is going to be right next to the tensioner right here. So in order for me to remove this bolt, I'm gonna have to remove the tensioner. Of course, I'm gonna already need to remove the tensioner. All right, so you get the 17 millimeter, push it, and as you push it, there should be a hole in here. And with that hole, you're gonna stick, you know, one of these things inside. Once you stick it, it's gonna lock in place. Once it locks in place, then you'll be able to do one bolt and do the secret bolt that's hiding behind here. All right, you got that pin. It's not really a pin, but. All right, so you get the 17 millimeter. You push it, you push it, you push it up, and then there's gonna be a hole. Once you see that hole, you stick that little pin in there, and you're good to go. All right. So for these bolts, there's gonna be the 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 35 newton meters. This is gonna be the new one. This one's the old one. So, yeah. So before I even throw anything away, I'm gonna take my thing out because I need this. All right, you guys, I'll be back. Let's see what we do next. Okay, so remember, I'm gonna take this one out for the final bolt. That's gonna take the housing out, and from the housing, we'll put the new housing in. And once we put the new housing in, we're gonna put the new tensioner, new housing. Then from there, we're gonna work and take out the water pump. When we take out the water pump, we're gonna replace the what do you call it? The hoses. And the hoses. And that goes all the way up there too. We're gonna do everything, man. So just bear with me. Yeah, this is gonna be a 12-2 for the water pump. All right, I'll let you guys know. Keep you guys updated. But first, let me take this out. Let me take the housing and then see what happens from there. I'm gonna put a rag just in case because I know this separates the oil and the coolant. So I'll be back. All the bolts got pulled out. So you're gonna tighten the water pump in this order. Tighten 1A to 8A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you got B, 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 and then from B, you go to C. So now it's gonna be the reverse order, right? But before I even take, well, I haven't even put it on. I haven't even taken it off. I'm gonna take off the hose. I'm gonna take off the other hose connected to the radiator, and then from there, go inside because there's a line. Do all that. Then from there, I don't know. It is what it is. All right, I'll keep you guys posted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think 7. I don't know. 8. Well, whatever. I'm gonna end up taking these out, taking out the water pump as well as taking out the hose, and we'll push forward. So I ended up taking this piece out. It's kind of difficult. This thing is toasted, but you're gonna need a 10 millimeter to take this out. It's only held by one screw. So once you take that off, take it, let's undo the clamp, slowly wiggle it out. Bam, pops out. The only thing I'm gonna reuse on this piece is gonna be this hose. I'm gonna put a little bit of grease, put it in there, slide it in. Once it slides in, I'll be good to go. As you can tell, it has this, so it tells you where to go, and then I'll be good to go. I still haven't taken out the water pump. Like I said, I'm seeing what's more convenient taking out first. So yeah, god damn. All right, so took out the water pump, the thermostat, the housing, the expansion tank. So the expansion tanks, there's going to be a 10 millimeter right here, and you pull up, and it's going to be grommets. Also, when you take out the lower radiator hose, it goes right here. This is a metal piece. You're not going to break shit. So grab it, take it out, good to go. Also disconnect the hoses. Nothing else really to it. But yeah. What I step on? Goddamn. Just make sure that you scrape this off. Of course, I'm gonna scrape it off. And then make sure the surfaces are clean. Nothing else really, just make sure you're good to go. So now this is going to be in the reverse order. So what I'm going to start doing first is put the new water pump, and this is exactly how I'm going to put it. I'm going to place the hose in first, and then, you know, plug it up. This is the old one, of course. So reverse order. And then I'll give you guys the torque specs to do every single one. Make sure that as you're doing it, as you're taking out the screws, coming back, placing the screws where they're supposed to be, right? So, also I got new bolts for it. I need to get this one. It's somewhere here. But I got new bolts for it. Make sure you place new bolts in it, just in case, because each bolt goes through a heat cycle, and, you know, gets hot, cold, hot, cold. You don't want it to snap off or anything. So good practice is always replace your bolts. This bolt I'm gonna go get right now, somewhere here. Yeah. All right, you guys. Wish you the best of luck. I'm gonna be doing everything in reverse order. It connects to that. In order for you to get to this, you're gonna actually just kind of bend this piece a little down, right? And then you're gonna get some super long pliers and take it out. So that's how you get to this piece. It's not bad.